you with ED type related issues. Now, I've been doing acupuncture, acupressure for almost, goodness, about 20 years or more, and I've done 75,000 patients. So I wanted to give you some of the things that I've learned along the way to help you be yourself, best self as a man on the planet. Some of the men report that when they first were in their 20s, they were struggling with PE type related issues, a lot of it related to anxiety and stress and so forth. And once they got that under control, then, if they're not managing their stress or whatnot, then as they got older, they were struggling with ED related issues. And some of the times it's a little bit more complicated. I can't tell you enough to see your doctor. It's really important that you work with your physician because, I'm not there, we can't examine, and frankly, I don't have the background as much. And so I usually like to see patients after they see their doctor. So be sure to see your doctor. But a lot of times men, as they enter their 40s and so forth, they struggle with ED. And in addition to struggling with ED, they may have blood sugar or blood pressure or cholesterol issues. So I wanted to do a simple protocol that you can do along with the recommendations of your doctor that can help with ED issues that may have underlying cholesterol or blood pressure and or blood sugar levels. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with probably the most famous acupressure point. Now, each of the points, they are to be done for a minute or two. And if you like this particular protocol, you can do it. You can also combine it with, mix and match it with a lot of the other protocols. I'm giving you options because I want you to find a routine that works for you. But specifically for this, you can do yin tong for a minute or two. And then I want you to consider doing spleen 4, liver 3, and stomach 43. And don't forget to do kidney 1 on the back of the foot. Now let me talk to you why each of these points work. Spleen 4 can help with blood sugar levels. Spleen 3 can help with blood pressure issues. Stomach 43 can also help with blood sugar levels and can also help you with the lower abdomen where the eggplant attaches to the root of the body. So it brings blood flow to that area. There's a beautiful point in Chinese medicine, and that is actually kidney 1. And kidney 1 is kind of known for the essence of the body. And you want to just run your finger between the big toe and the second toe. And as you do that, you're going to fall upon it. And so if you do this 5 points together, do each point a minute. You can wash your feet. You can also apply a little bit of lotion before you do it. Then this can help you. And you can do this in the morning or evening. So the 5-point protocol is yin tong for a minute or two, spleen 4 for a minute or two, liver 3 for a minute or two, stomach 43 for a minute or two, and then kidney 1 for a minute or two. And remember, it's not going to happen like this. Do work with your doctor, but what patients report back to me is that it's a little firmer and a little longer over time. And it may take you a process of a couple of weeks to a couple of months. You'll know when you don't need to be so reliant on, or maybe you've completed the recommendations of your doctor and when you don't need to do this. But I urge you, if you're struggling with this, work with your doctor and consider a minute or two here, 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 as well as a minute or two here. Do this morning and evening. You can combine it with any of the other combinations I have shown, and you'll see over time that it's a little longer, a little bit more firm, and it is more to your satisfaction. And do consider keeping this up so that it can also help you, along with the recommendations of your doctor, with blood sugar, blood pressure, cholesterol, stress, and anxiety as well. And you'll know when to stop, but do consider a few weeks, few months doing these points a minute each, morning and evening. All right, I wish you all the best and looking and feeling your best as a man on the planet. Do check out our YouTube videos. They're usually up on Wednesday and Friday, and I'll be on here about 9 p.m. Eastern, Washington, D.C. time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If I can, I'll be on there a few more times before then, but otherwise, I'll see you next week. Take care. Love you all.